Hi, welcome to Trish Teaches Tech, step-by-step tech videos in plain English. In this video, I'm going to show you how to chat with Google's AI tool, Bard. Let's get started. It's super easy to use Google's Bard AI tool. All you need to log in is a Google account. That might be a Google email address, or a Google Docs account, or a YouTube account. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a Google email address, but it needs to be an email address that has a Google account attached to it. So usually your Google account or your YouTube, something like that. To get to Bard, you're just going to click into the address bar of your browser and type bard.google.com. No www, just bard.google.com. And here we arrive at the sign in screen, and as I mentioned, you're going to sign in with your Google credentials. If you don't have an account, you can create one here. And then you're going to type in your password for your Google account. And that's all it takes to log in to the Bard home screen. Even though there's a lot of material right here in the center of the screen, the Bard interface is really easy to use. Over here on the left, you have a menu panel, and here you'll find all of your chats listed. You'll be able to organize them and delete them, etc., as you collect chats. This button just allows you to collapse that menu panel or open it up again. This information here are just some suggestions from Google about how to use Bard. Over here in the upper right are your regular Google settings, and down here is the most important aspect of the Bard interface, and that is the prompt bar. This is where you're going to enter your questions or statements in order to get started chatting with Bard. The best way to learn how Bard works is just to simply start by entering a prompt. And a prompt could be a request for a specific kind of document, or it could be for a specific kind of information, or it could just be a statement that begins a conversation. I'm going to start with a statement to illustrate. Here, I'm not asking Bard anything. I'm just making the statement, I want to make chocolate cake, and hitting the Enter button. You'll see here my prompt appears at the top of the screen, and Bard's response appears here next to these stars. Notice over here that there now is a list or an item in the list for this chat. So here's my prompt, and it's listed over here. And here it's giving me a recipe for a chocolate cake. And I might say now, are there any substitutions I can use for the eggs? Notice I haven't capitalized the I, and I'm not putting a question mark on. Bard is not fussy about punctuation, capitalization, etc. So I've hit Enter, and now it's answering my question about what substitutions I could use for eggs in chocolate cake. Notice that over here on the right side, the top right corner of the barred response, there's a speaker icon. If I want to hear Bard's response, I can simply click that icon and listen to the response out loud.
In cakes because it provides moisture and helps to bind the ingredients together. 1/4 cup mashed banana. Mashed banana is another good substitute for eggs in cakes.
And to stop the playback, I just click the icon again. Now, if I want to change topics with Bard, I need to click the New Chat button. This is important because when you're interacting with Bard or the AI tools, the tool is keeping track of the previous topics in the conversation. You don't want to suddenly shift topic because it can confuse the tool and you'll start to get unpredictable answers. So when you want to start discussing something different, for example, I'm done discussing chocolate cake now, I'll just click this New Chat button. And here I can start with another topic just by entering it again into the prompt bar. In addition to listening to Bard's responses, I can actually speak using a microphone into the prompt bar and get a response. Just click the Use Microphone button and allow Bard to use the microphone. I need a gift for an active, athletic 12-year-old, and my limit is about $25. Go ahead and hit the Enter key. And now I have some suggestions that have been given to me. And what I want to point out here is that now if I want to go back and look at the previous chat, I'll just click on it in the list here. And here is the whole chat that I had before. I can click on this chat, and if I decided I don't need to keep a record of it, I can click these 3 dots and I can delete it. I can also rename a chat by clicking the 3 dots and choosing Rename. So here's my renamed file. You also have an option by clicking on the 3 dots to pin a chat that you want to keep track of right to the top of your list. So that's a quick overview of how to interact with the Bard Chat AI tool. I hope you find this video helpful, and please like and follow for more how-to tech videos in plain English.